and it is out. This is really hot, up 9.1%, well above the 8.8 we were expecting, and 9.1% puts you at 1981 because 1981 covered 8.9 all the way up to 11%.
Hey, everybody, it's Eddie from Tokyo. This is your cryptocurrency update from Japan, and look at the market. It's handling the news pretty well. All right, in this video, we are going to take a look at the decision that came from Judge Sarah Netburn. This is a very good day if you are following the SEC versus Ripple case. Let's get to it. Well, what a day it was. Judge Netburn, wow, she slammed the SEC with motion denied. You know, after she privately had viewed the internal SEC documents, these are the documents that are related to the speech in the emails for Hinman, she didn't hold back at all in her official statement. Despite the SEC's best attempts to keep these emails hidden, they now must be produced. Shortly after the announcement from Attorney James K. Filan, which, by the way, was in all caps, he tweeted out that the decision is what Black's Law Dictionary defines as a body slam. So Attorney Jeremy Hogan also weighed in. This, he said, was not even a nuanced opinion. Judge Netburn tore apart every SEC argument for attorney-client privilege of the Hinman emails. Now that starts the 14-day clock for an appeal to Judge Torres. And if her recent orders are any precedent, things will move relatively fast. So where exactly are we at? This is a question that came from Digital Perspectives. Well, Attorney John Deaton responded that if there are no extensions granted, Judge Torres will have the SEC's appeal and Ripple's objection to the appeal in 30 days. After Judge Torres upholds Judge Netburn's decision, which he believes she will do, the SEC can ask Judge Torres to certify an appeal to the Second Circuit. She is likely to deny doing so. At that point, the SEC could ask the Department of Justice permission to file a writ of mandamus. And he doesn't think that's going to happen because that's a tough pitch for the SEC to make, especially if Gensler, doesn't have the political capital to pull it off. So John said that if they can't file a writ or the appeal, they must turn over the documents or ... And what he means there is there will have to be a settlement. This next story is really disappointing. We see that Celsius has filed Chapter 11 bankruptcy. This just broke in the last hour. Now, this type of filing is to support certain operations during a restructuring process. And they said that they have $167 million in cash. The firm also states that they have somewhere between $1 and $10 billion in assets, but an estimated same amount in liabilities. Lots of creditors were named, including B2C2. That is the liquidity provider, market maker, that is owned by SBI Holdings in Japan. I'm sure this news is very heavy for them. Moving along to something very surprising is a new report from the European Central Bank. They are finding that the climate change may force carbon taxes on crypto transactions, as well as a ban on mining proof-of-work assets like Bitcoin. So while a hands-off approach by public authorities is possible, it goes on to say that it is highly unlikely. In fact, it looks like we're going to see disclosure requirements, carbon tax on transactions, and even possibly on holdings. And Also, they're not ruling out an outright ban on mining. In fact, they say it's probable. This is going to fuel a lot of conversation, and I think we're going to see more reports like this. Just quickly, I wanted to tell you that if you didn't know, Link2 also buys shares, and they are seeking shares from unicorn companies. Those are companies that have a valuation of at least $1 billion. So you can turn your equity into liquidity. And they do have that special of a minimum $5,000 investment. And you can choose from Link2, Uphold, or Ripple. So the link is easy to find in the description of this video. I'm checking back in on the market because, well, with the 9.1% inflation now able to sink in a little bit, and the announcement that Celsius is filing Chapter 11, I expected to see a sea of red. And what do I see? A sea of green. So this space sometimes just doesn't make any sense at all. Bitcoin is up over 20,000. It just, yeah, I don't know. I can't quite figure it out sometimes, even after all these years. Quant is still strong, up 5%, trading at $86.28. I think it is just on fire. But HBAR is also up 5%, Aave up 12%. We've got Matic up 18%, AVEX up 10%. There's some strong gains here. Now, a lot of people are going to say this is just a relief rally, and we're going to be headed back down soon. But you know what the truth is? Nobody knows. All right, everybody, let's jump to the fluff. In the last fluff, we covered a story with an Australian company that took a survey on where people wanted to move. And in that number one position was Canada. Japan was second. And the third position was Spain. And for the reasons people wanted to move to Japan, I have found interesting. I didn't agree with them. And I had said that one of the reasons why you want to move to Japan is because of the food. It's very, very competitive. It's not expensive to eat out. And the limited edition flavors that are kind of crazy within all types of brands here are fun. And I was talking about the Pringles, where they're just coming out with a brand new egg salad sandwich version. Anyway, I mistakenly called Pringles a potato chip because, boy, did a lot of people correct me. They cannot be called a potato chip. Okay, I got it now. They're called a crisp. Let's move on to today's fluff. What you have here is an elevated tatami mat flooring, and it is in a library, so you can feel free to lay down and enjoy a book while you are on the tatami mat. This is very common. But what is not so common is the unique method to measure or explain the size of floor space. It is in terms of tatami mats. Land is also sold on this same basis. Two tatami mats side by side together is called a subo. One subo is 3.3 meters square. And so the unit of measurement, which is something you have to get used to, dates back hundreds of years. The average price per subo of a condominium unit in Tokyo as of 2020 was 4.14 million yen, or just over 30,000. So that's 30,000 for 3.3 meters square. And why do I bring this up? Well, because there is a new line of tiny homes starting at just 7.51 subo, priced at $50,000. You have to take a look at these. So this is the smallest one, the 7.51 subo, which for Americans is 258 square feet. But it is just like perfect. I just love the way it's interactive. And you can get this total 360-degree view. Very, very nice, right? Let me take you to another style just a little bit larger. This next one is called Concept White. It is 25.67 subo, or 84.88 meters squared. Let's take a look inside. So this model sells for 115,000 US dollars, and the 25.6 subo would be 900 square feet. So let's check it out. Aha! I see. All right. So we're in the front entry area. Let's go in a little further. Ah, very warm. Lots of wood. Very nice. So we've got a choice up here to go A or B. If we do B, what changes here? Maybe, I'm not sure what changed. Ah, we see it empty. I got it. Aha, there is your measurements. This is really a very cool software. Let's go and check this out here. Aha, a little office or tea room, or it could even be a bedroom. Let's check out here. Wow, 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 wow. I like it a lot. Let's jump back inside. Very nice, isn't it? Just very nice. So, your 900 square foot mini home, 115,000. What a great outdoor deck area. Yeah, it's pretty fun. I just love this website. I just love what they have done with the technology to allow you to really shop virtually. Yeah, I'm going to put a link to it in the description below if you want to play around with it and take a look at the models. All right, everybody. Yeah, do take care. Sayonara for now. Bye-bye.